What's going on, guys? Welcome to a new video. I'm not at my usual set. I'm actually on a trip with my family, so if you hear a baby screaming or people talking, just ignore it. I have been. Today was actually the Apple announcement where the long-awaited iPhone 12 has finally been revealed. So let's talk about today's announcements. First, we got surprised with the HomePod Mini. Now this is a 3.3-inch mini HomePod. It's designed with Apple's custom hardware silicon. It obviously has Siri and all of those capabilities that go along with it. So not only does it have the Siri that you can play music and do all of those things that you have with your previous HomePod, but now there was something called Intercom, which you can communicate and send messages to your other HomePods in the household, which is pretty interesting. It also works with the iPhone, Apple Watch, CarPlay, AirPods. Did I forget something? Probably. It comes in white and space gray, and it's only $99. You can order the HomePod Mini on November 6th, and it'll be available November 16th, so soon. Okay, so there were a lot of leaks, but obviously the iPhone 12 is now here. So we have the iPhone 12, the iPhone 12 Mini, the iPhone 12 Pro, and the iPhone 12 Pro Max. Wow. So now with the iPhone 12, we have the A14 Bionic, which means, you know, it's gonna be faster. We're gonna be able to do more things. It's gonna be great. Every year they say this is the best chip yet. It's gonna be great. Your phone's gonna be faster. That's how I take it, at least. We also now have 5G. Now 5G is not new to devices. If you're an Android fanboy, fangirl watching this, you're like, we've had 5G. Well, now that Apple has announced 5G across all of these new phones, we are now caught up. Us iOS users are gonna be on 5G. Another thing they announced was the Super Retina XDR display, which I'm excited about. The ceramic shield, which was their biggest jump in durability on the iPhone. I didn't have any issues with the iPhone 11 Pro Max. I basically threw it off a cliff. I almost threw it through a wall, and I really didn't have any issues, no scratches. I did have screen protectors on for the most of my iPhone 11 Pro Max's life, but when I didn't, I dropped it a lot, and it didn't shatter. So I'm really curious to see how the new phone and the ceramic shield, how that holds up. Okay, MagSafe. Now MagSafe doesn't make up for the fact that we don't have 120 Hertz display, we don't have USB-C, and we don't have Touch ID. But it is a nice distraction from the fact that we don't have those things. I said it. So MagSafe is going to improve the wireless charging, it's gonna make it more efficient. It also introduces a whole new ecosystem for accessories. That's where I'm interested. Now, yes, we have all had that wireless charging experience where we go to put our phone and I wake up and it doesn't charge, but then I got the Nomad charger and I don't have to worry about that anymore. They also announced a new dual charger where you can charge your watch as well as your phone with the MagSafe. So I am interested in that. I think that's gonna come later this year, which the year's almost over, so now? So not only do they have the iPhone 12, but they have the iPhone 12 Mini. So the iPhone 12 Mini is gonna have a 5.4-inch Super Retina XDR display, and the iPhone 12 is going to have a 6.1-inch Super Retina XDR display. It's gonna be available in 5 different colors. The iPhone 12 and Mini will be available in black, white, product red, green, and blue. Pre-orders for the iPhone 12 actually begin Friday, October 16th. And will begin shipping Friday, October 23rd. So the iPhone 12 Mini is gonna start at $699 and the iPhone 12 will start at $799. Also on these devices, they have a dual camera system with an all-new wide camera as well as night mode. So let's talk about the iPhone Pro as well as the iPhone Pro Max. The one thing that I was excited about is this is going to be the first phone to shoot HDR video with Dolby Vision. So basically you're going to be able to create, edit, and make cinema-like video from your phone. Right now I have a crazy setup. I have a camera, I have an external mic, I've got 4 lights, I've got all types of things. And when I'm traveling, or even if I'm not traveling, maybe I'm just being lazy, or maybe I just wanna shoot on my phone, the fact that this is gonna produce even higher video content, I'm really excited. Personally, I always love watching these shot on iPhone videos when people shoot, you know, music videos, films. A lot of people are getting super creative, and the things that they're able to make from just being shot on an iPhone is very impressive. Both models also have the improved cinematic video stabilization. They have even more true to life video selfies with Dolby Vision and night mode time lapse. Are you thinking what I'm thinking? Can we do Astro? Probably not. Apple also announced Apple Pro RAW.
This will be an incredible feature for pros and will be available in the iPhone camera app on iPhone 12 Pro and 12 Pro Max later this year. It provides many of the benefits of our multi-frame image processing and computational photography, like deep fusion and smart HDR, and combines them with the depth and flexibility of a RAW format.
Also new to the Pro line is the LiDAR. This technology delivers faster and more realistic AR experiences, as well as improves the autofocus by 6 times in low light scenes. This also is going to be able to unlock night mode selfies because, you know, maybe you need to take a picture of yourself in the dark. Even with the iPhone 11 Pro Max, I tried to do some night stuff and I was able to do a really cool light painting. And after using some other phones, I will say that I've seen people take astrophotography pictures doing a long exposure for 4 minutes of the Milky Way. And I'm like, I could never do that on the iPhone. So now having this upgrade, I am curious to see what type of low light capabilities and what type of night mode shots we'll be able to get. So the iPhone 12 Pro will be available Friday, October 16th for pre-order, shipping October 23rd. Also, the colors that they were announced, we have the Pacific Blue, Gold, Silver, and Graphite. I don't know which color I'm gonna get. I'm kind of a big fan of the blue. I'm not gonna get the gold. The gold is just not something that I'm interested in. The iPhone 12 Pro Max will start at $1099 and will be available for pre-order November 6th and shipping November 13th. So with the new camera system for the Pro line, we have the expansive ultra wide, we have the new wide camera, we have the telephoto. The cameras on the iPhone are always really incredible. A lot of the times if I just take my phone, I know I'm gonna be able to get a good shot. And to me, it is always an upgrade, and I do most of the time upgrade for the cameras. So what I'm a little bit upset about is I do wish that they had 4K 120. I do wish that we had USB-C. I do wish that we had the Touch ID like they did on the iPad. And I do wish that there was something else I was upset about, but now I can't remember. Also, Apple's commitment to being more carbon neutral as well as going green. They are leaving out the charging bricks. It will still come with the cable. They said that there were billions and billions of USB chargers out there in the world. But then also, I feel like if you haven't upgraded recently to the new iPhone, you're probably not gonna have the USB-C. So you might have the original, you know, regular USB plug, but you might not have the USB-C. So it's interesting. I appreciate Apple's efforts and everything they're doing to be more carbon neutral. So don't get me wrong. It's just something that was in the back of my head. Anyway, those are just my initial thoughts about the iPhone and the HomePod Mini. I will be getting the iPhone 12 Pro Max. The Mini is very cute. I do not need it, but I want it. Maybe I will get it. I'm not actually sure. Stay tuned to see what I end up getting. I'm very indecisive. Let me know in the comments what you guys are gonna be getting, what you think, your reactions, your overall thoughts. I am loving the new digital press events. I love being there. I love seeing my friends. But I really enjoy how Apple presents and how they shoot it, their transitions. I'm gonna go have dinner, edit this video, and think about which phone I'm gonna get.